a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Christina Aguilera. Christina María Aguilera is an American singer, songwriter, actress, reality show personality and television personality. Born in Staten Island, New York and raised in Rochester and Wexford, Pennsylvania, she appeared on the television series Star Search and the Mickey Mouse Club in her early years. After recording Reflection, the theme for Disney's 1998 film Mulan, Aguilera signed with RCA Records. She rose to prominence with her 1999 self-titled debut album that spawned the US Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles, Genie in a Bottle, What a Girl Wants, and Come On Over Baby. The following year, Aguilera released 2 studio albums: the Spanish-language album Mi Reflejo, and the holiday album My Kind of Christmas. She assumed creative control for her 4th studio album, Stripped, which produced Dirty, Beautiful, and Fighter. Aguilera's 5th studio album, Back to Basics, debuted at #1 on the album charts of 10 countries, and spawned the tracks Ain't No Other Man and Hurt. In 2010, Aguilera released her 6th studio album Bionic, and starred in the film Burlesque. The following year, she debuted as a coach on the reality competition television series The Voice. She appeared in 6 seasons of the show. Her 7th studio album, Lotus, was released in 2012. Aguilera has also been featured on several successful collaborations during her career, including Lady Marmalade, Moves Like Jagger, and Say Something. Aguilera has been recognized as a pop icon and earned the title Pop Princess. In her early years, her work has earned her 5 Grammy Awards, 1 Latin Grammy Award, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Throughout her career, she had sold more than 50 million records worldwide. In 2009, she ranked at number 58 on Rolling Stone's list of 100 greatest singers of all time, thereby becoming the youngest and the only artist under 30 to be named. Billboard recognized her as the 20th most successful artist of the 2000s, and Time listed Aguilera among the top 100 most influential people in the world of 2013. Aside from her work in the entertainment industry, Aguilera is involved in charitable activities through human rights, world issues, and her work as a UN ambassador for the World Food Programme. 1980-1998, Early Life and Career Beginnings. Christina María Aguilera was born in the Staten Island borough of New York City, New York, on December 18, 1980, to Shelley Lorraine Kearns, a musician, and Fausto Xavier Aguilera, a United States Army soldier. Her father is Ecuadorian, while her mother has German, Irish, Welsh, and Dutch ancestry. Her family moved frequently because of her father's military service, and lived in places including New Jersey, Texas, New York, and Japan. Aguilera and her mother alleged that her father was physically and emotionally abusive, claims which he denied. Aguilera used music as a form of escape from her turbulent household. Following her parents' divorce when she was 6 years old, Aguilera, her younger sister Rachel, and her mother moved into her grandmother's home in the Pittsburgh suburb of Rochester, Pennsylvania. After several years of being estranged, Aguilera expressed interest in reconciling with her father in 2012. Growing up, Aguilera, known locally as the little girl with the big voice, aspired to be a singer, singing in local talent shows and competitions. She won her first talent show at the age of 8, in which she performed Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance with Somebody. In 1990, she appeared on Star Search singing A Sunday Kind of Love, and was eliminated during the semi-final rounds. She later performed the same song during an appearance on Pittsburgh's KDKA-TV's Wake Up with Larry Richert. Throughout her youth in Pittsburgh, Aguilera sang The Star-Spangled Banner before Pittsburgh Penguins hockey, Pittsburgh Steelers football, and Pittsburgh Pirates baseball games. In addition to the 1992 Stanley Cup Finals, she attended Rochester Area School District in Rochester and Marshall Middle School near Wexford, and briefly attended North Allegheny Intermediate High School before being homeschooled due to bullying. In 1991, Aguilera auditioned for a position on the Mickey Mouse Club, although she did not meet its age requirements. She joined the television series 2 years later, where she performed musical numbers and sketch comedy until its cancellation in 1994. Her co-stars included Ryan Gosling, Kerry Russell, Britney Spears, and Justin Timberlake. When she was 14, Aguilera recorded her first song, the duet, All I Wanna Do, with Japanese singer Keizo Nakanishi. She later sent her cover version of Houston's Run to You to Walt Disney Pictures in hopes of being selected to record the theme song, Reflection, for their animated film Mulan. Reflection peaked at number 19 on the US Billboard Adult Contemporary chart. 199-2001, Christina Aguilera, Mi Reflejo, and My Kind of Christmas. After the recording of Reflection, Aguilera attracted attention of RCA Records A&R on Fair and was signed with the label quickly afterwards. The label then started presenting Aguilera with tracks to record and laid foundation for her debut album. While initially catering to making Aguilera's debut a wonder introduction of a singer like Barbara Streisand, RCA was pressurized by contemporary teen pop craze involving Aguilera's peers including Britney Spears, leading to the label rushing the production process and aligning Aguilera to be part of the teen pop trend. They decided the lead single off the album would be Genie in a Bottle, a trendy pop and R&B track released in June 1999. The single was a major commercial success, peaking atop the Billboard Hot 100 and record charts of 20 other countries. It has sold over 7 million copies, becoming one of the best-selling singles worldwide. Following the success of the single, Aguilera's eponymous debut album was released in August to commercial success, peaking at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and was certified 8 times platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. It moved 14 million copies worldwide, and produced 3 singles, including 2 Billboard Hot 100 number ones, What a Girl Wants, and Come On Over Baby, and an all-for-one cover of I Turn to You. The album helped Aguilera win the Grammy Award for Best New Artist at the 2000 ceremony. Aguilera's 2 following studio albums Mi Reflejo and My Kind of Christmas were subsequently released in the end of 2000. The former topped the Billboard Top Latin albums for 19 consecutive weeks and was certified 6 times platinum in the Latin field by the RIAA. It won the Latin Grammy Award for Best Female Pop Vocal Album at the 2001 ceremony. In support of her albums, Aguilera embarked on her first concert tour, Christina Aguilera in Concert, from mid-2000 to early 2001, visiting North America, Europe, South America, and Japan. During this time, Aguilera was involved in a romantic relationship with dancer Jorge Santos, which ultimately ended in September 2001. Thanks to her success throughout 2000, Billboard recognized Aguilera as the top female pop act of the year. Despite her early success, Aguilera was displeased with the music and image her management Steve Kurtz had aligned her to, feeling unable to control her own image. Aguilera's views of Kurtz's influence in matters of her creative direction, the role of being her exclusive personal manager, and overscheduling had in part caused her to seek legal means of terminating their management contract. In October 2000, Aguilera filed a breach of fiduciary duty lawsuit against Kurtz for improper, undue and inappropriate influence over her professional activities, as well as fraud. After terminating Kurtz's services, Irving Azoff was hired as her new manager. Aguilera's first take on more artistic control was expressed in the 2001 Moulin Rouge cover of Label's Lady Marmalade, which also saw the contribution of Pink, Maya, and Lil' Kim. Originally opposed by RCA executives for being too urban and too rock, Wilder and Missy, Aguilera insisted on recording the song. Lady Marmalade topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 5 weeks based on airplay alone, becoming the first airplay-only track in history to remain on the chart's top spot for more than 1 week. It earned a Grammy Award for Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals at the 2002 ceremony. Later in 2001, an album titled Just Be Free containing demo tracks recorded by Aguilera in 1994 and 1995 was released by Warlock Records without Aguilera's permission. She subsequently filed a suit against Warlock Records and the album's producers to stop the release. The 2 parties came to a confidential settlement to release the album, in which Aguilera lent out her name, likeness, and image for an unspecified amount of damages. 2002, 2003, Stripped. When planning her fourth studio album, Aguilera leaned towards a new artistic direction that she felt had more musical and lyrical depth. She named the album Stripped and explained that the title represented a new beginning, a reintroduction of herself as a new artist in a way. For the album, Aguilera served as executive producer and co-wrote most of the songs. The album was preceded by the single, Dirrty, which was released to shed Aguilera's teen pop image and express her sexuality and aggression. Its accompanying music video generated controversy for depicting various sexual fetishes and concepts. Aguilera's new image presented in the video started to overshadow her music, generating widespread criticism from both her peers including Shakira and Jessica Simpson and the public. Aguilera defended her new image, explaining that, "I'm in the power position, in complete command of everything and everybody around me. To be totally balled out like that is, for me, the measure of a true artist." The final cut of Stripped incorporated various genres from flamenco and R&B to rock, and lyrically revolved around the theme of self-esteem while also discussing sex and gender equality. It was released in October 2002 to mixed critical reviews. Jancy Dunn from the Rolling Stone praised Aguilera's vocals yet panned the album for its lack of musical concentration. The album was nonetheless a commercial success, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and has sold over 4.3 million copies in the United States. It was a major success in the United Kingdom, having sold 2 million copies, and became the second highest-selling album by a female U.S. artist of the 2000s decade, behind Norah Jones with Come Away With Me. Stripped has sold over 12 million copies worldwide. The album was followed by 4 singles: Beautiful, Fighter, Can't Hold Us Down, and The Voice Within. Beautiful received universal acclaim for positive portrayal of the LGBT community and was the album's most commercially successful single, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. It earned Aguilera a Grammy Award for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance at the 2004 ceremony. The song was later listed at number 52 among the 100 best songs of the 2000s by the Rolling Stone in 2011. During the promotion of Stripped, Aguilera cultivated a new image by adopting the alter ego Christina, dyeing her hair black, and debuting several tattoos and piercings. She co-headlined the Justified and Stripped tour alongside Justin Timberlake from June to September 2003 in support of Stripped and Timberlake's album Justified, before embarking on her solo The Stripped tour until December. Aguilera garnered media attention after attending the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards in August, where she and Britney Spears kissed Madonna during their performance of Like a Virgin and Hollywood. Later that year, she was the host of the 2003 MTV Europe Music Awards, where she won an award for Best Female. Billboard also announced Aguilera as the top female pop act of 2003. 2004, 2009, Marriage, Back to Basics, and Motherhood. In 2004, Aguilera recorded a revised version of Rolls Royce's Car Wash with Missy Elliott for the animated film Shark Tale, in which she was also a voice actress. Later that year, she and Nelly performed Tilt Your Head Back at the 2004 MTV Video Music Awards. The song was subsequently released as a single from Nelly's album Sweat. Aguilera also contributed vocals to Herbie Hancock's 2005 cover of Lon Russell's A Song for You, which was nominated for a Grammy Award in the category of Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals at the 48th ceremony. During this time, Aguilera started working on her follow-up studio album while embracing an image inspired by public figures of the old Hollywood glam era, including Marilyn Monroe, Marlene Dietrich, and Mary Pickford, debuting blonde curly hair and retro-styled makeup. In February 2005, Aguilera became engaged to music marketing executive Jordan Bratman after dating for 2 years. The couple married on November 19, 2005 at an estate in Napa County, California. Aguilera's fifth studio album Back to Basics was released in August 2006. The double album, according to Aguilera, was a throwback to the 20s, 30s, and 40s style jazz, blues, and feel-good soul music, but with a modern twist. During the recording process, Aguilera was much inspired by works of classic blues, and soul singers including Otis Redding, Millie Jackson, and Nina Simone, which she described as music that really had heart. The album was released to generally positive critical feedback, with compliments regarding its retro-oriented styles and Aguilera's vocals. It debuted atop the Billboard 200 and has sold over 5 million copies worldwide, of which 1.7 million copies were sold in the United States. The album was preceded by Ain't No Other Man, which reached number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and has sold 1.7 million digital copies in the United States. The song's music video saw Aguilera portraying her new alter ego Baby Jane. The single won Best Female Pop Vocal Performance at the 49th Annual Grammy Awards, where Aguilera performed a rendition of It's a Man's World, in tribute of James Brown. Back to Basics was succeeded by two singles, Hurt and Candyman. Slow Down Baby was released exclusively in Australia as the fourth single, while Oh Mother was the fourth in Europe. In support of Back to Basics, Aguilera embarked on the Back to Basics tour, commencing in November 2006 in Europe, visiting North America, Asia, and Oceania, and ending in October 2008 in the United Arab Emirates. Billboard Box Score announced the Back to Basic tour as the highest-grossing solo female tour of 2007, with $48.1 million grossed. Forbes recognized Aguilera as the 19th richest woman in entertainment as of January 2007, with a net worth of $60 million. On January 12, 2008, Aguilera gave birth to Max Bretman, her son with Jordan Bretman. Later that year, she appeared in the Martin Scorsese documentary Shine a Light, chronicling a two-day Rolling Stones concert in New York City's Beacon Theatre, in which Aguilera performs Live With Me, alongside the band's lead vocalist Mick Jagger, in commemoration of a decade-long career in the music industry. Aguilera released a greatest hits album titled Keeps Getting Better, a decade of hits exclusively through Target on November 11, 2008 in the United States. In addition to previous singles, it included 4 newly recorded electropop-oriented songs, 2 of which are remade versions of 2 previous singles. Aguilera revealed that the newly recorded tracks featured a very futuristic, robotic sound that served as a preview for her follow-up studio album. The release peaked at number 9 on the Billboard 200, while its titular single, Keeps Getting Better, charted at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. In 2009, Billboard recognized Aguilera as the 20th most successful artist of the 2000s. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like